Hey guys, I'm getting ready to show you what might be one of the main motives behind this whole scare, pandemic, whatever the hell you want to call it. I actually just did the video, but before I uploaded it, I realized there's one more post I wanted to show you, so I'm going to quickly show you this. The U.S. wants smartphone location data to fight coronavirus. Privacy advocates are worried. Well, I wonder why. You know, there's just so many red flags. I can't even keep up with them all. Um, give me a thumbs up, you guys, and share this stuff because this is the stuff that people aren't talking about. And of course, the media, big tech giants, whatever you want to call it, government, they're all censoring the best information. So it's making it really hard to get the word out. So just you liking it and sharing it helps a lot with that. So now that I got that part out, let me go ahead and let's go to the original video. I'm getting ready to give you absolute proof that this is not about your safety. This is about government control. This is my big concern right now. Of course, I'm not going to go ahead and downplay the whole thing and make it seem like we shouldn't be worried, because we should. There are a lot of answers that need to be, or questions that need to be answered. And, but I'm not going to go into all the things that everyone else is reporting on, because we're already in panic. We're already aware of all the stuff. What most people aren't aware of is our eroding freedoms. This is what is concerning me, because I see everyone in my news feed on Facebook talking about this and that. Basically, every post has to do with the coronavirus. What I don't see people talking about is the fact that we no longer have our freedom. The First Amendment doesn't give us the right to peacefully assembly. It protects that right. We have these rights as Americans. So this is the story we're all told, right? We have these rights. They're given to us by God, and these are inalienable rights, which means they cannot be taken away. That means if the flu comes around, it cannot be taken away. If a virus comes around, these rights cannot be taken away. Now, if these rights are to be taken away, we need some. There's a lot of explaining that needs to be done. Okay, the thing is our rights are being taken away, and no one is complaining. Because we're all scared. So we're acting irrational. And this is a good example of the Hegelian dialect: problem, reaction, solution. They give us a problem, so we have this reaction, so they can propose the solution that they already had, which is why they created the problem in the first place. Now, we don't want to fall for that. Now, before I show you these two posts, I do want to point out that, yes, our freedom is gone, and how you know that is we are no longer allowed to travel. Here in Orlando, we just got a curfew at 11 o'clock. I know in some places it's even earlier. Some places it's complete lockdown over in some places in California. So yes, if we don't have the right to assemble peacefully, we don't have a right. If we have a right that can be taken away from us, then it's not a right. It's only just the government letting us get away with it for a while. Rights cannot be taken away, and we are constantly having to defend our rights and not let people trample over them. I know that's a totally different discussion. Maybe I'll go into it more. I just want to show you these two posts. This shows, because you can argue, okay, well, I understand no groups of 50, because then the virus can spread, and you can make all those claims, and I'm not even going to say whether that's good or bad. It still is violating our rights, because we do have the right to peacefully assemble. It should be a strong government recommendation, is my opinion. But what is a fact is that when the government says you can't get together in a large group, that is a violation of your freedom. Also, we are more vulnerable in small groups. It's divide and conquer. If they wanted to come around and bully us or inject us or something like that, we'd be much more vulnerable in groups smaller than 10 than if we were to have groups of hundreds. Okay, they wouldn't be able to take on groups of thousands or hundreds, but small groups of less than 10, yeah, they can basically come around and enforce whatever in the heck they come up with tomorrow. And if you've been paying attention, we get new news every single day. Things are unfolding so fast that a week from now we're probably going to be living in a different world that you never thought you're going to live in. So let me show you the smoking gun, absolute proof that this is not about your safety. This is about government control. Pennsylvania is closing its liquor stores to stop the spread of the novel coronavirus. All right, why liquor stores. Why liquor stores? Okay, um, I don't see any good justification for this. What I do see is a violation of rights here with no good reason. I can give you one idea. Everyone knows when someone's real drunk, especially on liquor, they are more ballsy, for lack of a better word, and you know the last thing they want is a whole bunch of liquored up people getting tired of these curfews, getting tired of what they're getting ready to impose on us. People are getting pieces of paper from their jobs that show that they work there, because what's getting ready to happen is you're not going to be able to drive around without getting pulled over and harassed, as if that wasn't already a bad enough problem. They're given these pieces of paper which indicate that we are not going to be allowed to drive just for the heck of it, which means we won't be allowed to travel. We're going to have a good reason, and they will be pulling us over looking for our papers. Does that sound familiar to us? Nazi Germany? I don't know. Besides that, people are like, oh, well, but we don't really need liquor. Well, you know what? We don't need people telling us what we don't need, okay? The point is that there's no threat to people because they want to get some liquor and go home and drink it. You can't even say, you can say, okay, maybe we don't want a bar full of people because it can spread. Well, if people can go to the store for bread and milk, why can't they go to the store for liquor? This is my prediction is this is going to happen. All this is going to spread, which is why I'm pointing all this out to you guys. This is going to spread. It's coming to an area near you. I hope not. I hope I'm wrong. I'm not 100%. I don't know. I don't have any insider knowledge, but I'm just getting a feeling that this is where it's all going. Complete government control. Let's look at the next post. San Jose orders gun store to close in one of the first enforcement against businesses open under shelter order. If you're not aware yet, some places are ordered. They're calling it a shelter-in-place order, which means stay where you are. That completely seems reasonable, besides the fact that you're giving up your rights. But why are they shutting down this gun shop? My buddy David Rodriguez just did an interview with the gun store owner, and he pointed out right next to them there's a GameStop that's still open. There's a shoe store. Why are they allowing a GameStop to be open and not a gun shop? In a crisis, yes, video games are great, but whoever has video games probably has video games, right? If you play video games, you probably already have something. You play the ones you have, all right? You don't need a bunch of new video games. But let's say you're an old lady and you've got your toilet paper, your food, your money, your jewelry, whatever, and now all of a sudden we're in this crisis. You can't defend yourself. Now you do need a gun. That old lady needs a gun more than anybody needs a new video game. All right. At times like this, there's more of a reason to have a gun. And why are they shutting down gun stores? Now, as we all know, things usually start in California and they spread elsewhere. This, to me, is really good evidence that we're going to be seeing more of this. We're going to see more shelter-in-place orders. And they're only going to allow you to travel around for essential things. And, while you could argue that a gun is essential for your safety, evidently some government officials think that video games are more essential than guns to protect yourself. Now, of course, I don't agree with that, but this is what our leaders or misleaders are doing right now. This isn't what they are hoping to do, planning to do. This isn't a conspiracy theory. I'm telling you guys, this is what's happening right now in real life. And if we don't speak up, if we don't stand up, we're going to see this all over the country. I think if we allow them to walk all over our freedoms and we don't question it, we don't even care. Because right now they've got everyone desperate in a state of panic where they're willing to accept anything, even if it means giving them all of their rights and let the government take complete control. If we allow that, I suspect we're going to see more shelter-in-place orders, and they will not allow you to buy alcohol, guns, or many of the things that we want, all right? And this is a huge concern of mine. I want to start taking the conversation and shifting it in that direction because we need to be aware of what we are giving up. We are not just sitting in homes waiting on this to blow over. Our rights are being trampled on, and the thing that worries me the most is no one seems to notice or care. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Check me out on Facebook, The Awareness Revolution. Also, vice versa. If you're on Facebook, check me out on YouTube. I have a podcast. I'll be basically keeping you guys up to date with videos until they shut me down like they did last time.